different of an angle. But it's interesting because I took you right after you started your approach. Look at right here. You are kind of already crossed your legs. So it's kind of funny. You almost have like a dance stance. You keep crossing your legs over, which again is going to cost you power. So you want to keep everything kind of parallel. But watch how you're coming across, because this really, there's a lot of good things here. Okay, again, there's that back foot planted, but look at that front foot. Now, once again, your feet are actually pointing towards each other. So if you look at this, boom, boom, they're pointing in different directions. Almost like you're bow-legged, and I know you're not. So now let's take the next step. Your hands already are half up. Your knees aren't bent real far. If you look at the angle here, this knee is bent this far, and this is what we have to do with you. We got to start equalizing your body a little bit. So that's not a lot of angle. I think I'd rather see an angle something like this. So if we took the center, but see, the key here is that if we get you to bend more and get down, that we end up with, there you go, that we end up with the other knee doing the exact same thing. If your other knee doesn't do the same thing, then again, your body's all out of whack. It was the same thing as both your hands coming back. So let's get rid of that real quick. Now, if you look here, you've got this leg dead straight. There's no bend at all. So everything's, the front foot's kind of stopping you, but you're not gaining any power from like landing deep in your stance and then jumping. So we got to correct that. After this, let me get rid of it. Now, yet look how high you come up. Okay, so here, this is awesome. Your front hand is coming through, so you're pulling down and you're getting ready to close. Your hands above your head. That looks awesome, and you're pretty far off the ground. Look at your contact point, though. It's just above the net. Now, you're going to make a good hit out of this. Okay, but it's not going to be straight down either. But you got yourself in a really strange position here. Your hand's down, which is good. Now what's going to happen is, because of that, the way that you launched and approached, you're approaching right into the net. You're not going straight up. If you were going straight up, you would come down and not have any problem with the net at all. Because of this whole approach, now look, you approach, you're a little awkward there, you're leaning forward, so you come up, which is awesome, you come down, and I don't care if you scored or not, you are in the net, kid. But most important, what I want to show you here is right here, this arm. Now, it could have been the odd approach or whatever you did, but that arm needs to come down all the way to your hip. So I want you to follow this arm through and down to your hip. That'll pull you straight down on the net where you should be, and then you won't end up with the issues you're having here, because this one's in the net, nice hit, big deal. It doesn't matter, you gave him the point. Now again, I know you're going right to shag the ball, which we got to stop doing.